Hey everyone, this is Paisley Playfully, and welcome to the season finale of January's Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. We've got a buttload of things to do today, so you have to forgive me if we go a couple minutes over our 20-minute mark, but I'd prefer to get things done rather than leave you hanging. Anyways, we should really jump to it. So the first thing I want to work on today is finishing off this enchanting room slash library. It involves fixing up this back wall, getting rid of all this cobble and replacing it with stone. I do hear that spider, but I'm really hoping it's in the distance and we're not going to get mauled at any minute. Let's get rid of that. And quickly repair this up, and then we'll be back to being relatively safe. Did we get that ladder? Yeah. Alright. So now that's done, I want to work on fixing these little stolen bits of wood. I think what I'm going to do is... Oh, I should really use my axe for this. Steal the wood from here. Because I think I'm going to have that covered up in just a moment anyway, and use it to repair these spots, and we'll cover these up so they can be whatever, just filler blocks. I have come up with a design in my head. I haven't really tried it out yet. Hopefully it'll work. I normally find when I start these projects, I'm not really sure how the end result's going to look like, but if I leave it overnight, I'll just suddenly come up with a great idea that just, ends up working really well. So hopefully that's the case here. I will need a lot more wood for this little project. I will also need all the bricks that we have because we're going to be repairing things along the way. Let's turn all that into planks, and then what I need is some slabs and some stairs. I think 8 will do with stairs, and about 6 bookcases. That's not going to get me to 6. Did I have any more wood? Probably not, right? Okay. Damn. Well, that's just going to have to do it then. I'm going to need a chest. I think there's still one upstairs, right? Yep, there. Borrow that, and I'm gonna need some decoration materials, so I'm gonna need more flowers and flower pots. What I could do is steal this wood, because I'm gonna have to repair this gap anyway, right? Some cobble, and I can steal this side too to match. And you'll hardly notice. I mean, this is tucked away in the corner. It's not really a big deal, right? I hope. Here. And then we can make the 6th bookshelf. So, use this. That'll probably do. Save some of the oak because that's more valuable. What else did I say I needed? Yes. Some flower pots. There we go. Enough for 3. Let's put that back. And we're not going to need our books anymore, so we might as well drop them off. Paper, books. Anything else I don't need? The cobble, most likely. Done with you guys too. Gonna need more bricks. still got some stone in here and a fair amount of fire. You know what? I've got a little bit more clay left, enough for one more pot, so we might as well. And get that all made into bricks. And let's get going. This brick will come in handy because we've still got to make a couple of repairs around the rest of the stronghold, besides just fixing up these corners. And make sure we get the torches back. Don't want this place getting suddenly very dangerous. I would hate to die on the 9th day. I've done so well getting here. Hopefully we can stay alive a little bit longer. Okay, so what I'm thinking with this bookcase back here is, well, you rarely have a wall of bookshelves. You tend to have areas with items on it, with no books in it. So I'm going to try to do my best to recreate that. What I'm going to do is put some shelves in. Just extend it across there to make it look a little bit more natural. Let's put a bookshelf down there, and we'll use chests to sort of imitate items. We'll do it the same with this side, but this time I'm going to move the shelves up one, and instead of putting another chest, I think I will put a flower pot. If you were doing this in your own Minecraft world, you could even try to get your hands on like a wither skeleton head, and you could put that on the bookshelf too. I think that's something that would look pretty cool. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice. Now, with these front sections, what I want to do is sort of close them off, make a little nook. Because as it's like an enchanting room / library, you would want a place to quietly sit and read your books, right? So let's make a sofa here, and on this side I have to make it smaller. We don't have enough stairs. Right, so that should look pretty good. Yeah, I think I'd call this place done. If I had more time, I would certainly add more elements to it, but considering the time constraints, I think this looks alright. Now, I can finally get round to telling you guys about the secret portal room project. I'm just going to put some stuff away, and we should probably eat this pumpkin pie. And then I will get to telling you guys all about it. So drop off these books. I'm not going to need string or this flint and steel anymore. What else do I need? Put that on the hotbar. Probably don't need that. We'll keep the wood on us just in case. Got a feeling we're going to need this fence, the last of the bricks. What else? Our iron. Yeah, I think that should be it. We'll use that as well. Yeah, that looks good. So, as you guys know, I've been talking for a few episodes now about enchanting to get silk touch. I'm gonna do it on a shovel. The reason for this being, I want silk touch, not for cobwebs, not for picking up grass blocks or anything. I in fact want to try to get my hands on some packed ice. The reason for this being, I want to make a January Minecraft Hardcore Challenge monument in the portal room, and to get packed ice and recreate an ice spike in the portal room, I think is a perfect way to sort of memorialize this challenge. I did a little bit of research once I found out that you can't actually enchant directly onto shears. Basically, you have a slightly higher chance of getting a Silk Touch enchantment on a shovel or a a axe over a pickaxe, which works for me because in terms of resources, a shovel is pretty efficient. And then I did a little bit of testing in my own test world, and on a number of occasions I pretty much got a Silk Touch enchantment on my third go. So I think the actual statistic is only like about 10% chance of getting a Silk Touch enchantment. So everybody cross your fingers. Hopefully we can get a Silk Touch enchantment. But if not, we're just going to have to use glass and use our imagination a little bit and imagine it's actually packed ice. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we've got. Okay, efficiency 2. Never mind, we tried. I guess I'm going to use our efficiency 2 shovel to collect more sand. I remember that we came through here, so we might as well come out this way. It was pretty quick to get back up to the surface. Hopefully this cave isn't riddled with mobs. I also have no idea if it's going to be day or nighttime above ground. I haven't been too accurate with keeping to my 20-minute schedule, so we could be a little bit off on time, but either way, day or night, we're going out there. Just hopefully we don't get too many mobs mauling us. Okay. Right, so it looks like it's nighttime. It is also snowing, which compromises our visibility, but not a lot we can do about that. Ooh, nice. One hit. Okay, so zombie, take care of him. Now sand. Sand. Oh, there you go. It's a real shame we weren't able to get our hands on that packed ice. It would have looked really good in our monument. Oh, crap. No. Oh, didn't do so good against that spider this time. But yeah, it's also a shame that we weren't able to find any lapis, because then we could have probably dyed our glass blue and it would have looked a little bit more like the packed ice, but you know, never mind. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that looks like plenty of sand. That should be more than enough. Let's quickly get back down inside. Now there's a witch. Great. Okay. Let's sort of go around her. Hopefully she's not going to notice us. Ooh. Bit of fall damage, but that's better than fighting a witch, right? Okay. Take care of these guys. Okay, we look good. How many freaking zombies can there be? Come on, get dead. And almost back down there. We should probably take the moment to replace all this cobble too. So let's go ahead and seal ourselves back in and clean this place up. Hopefully nothing drops on our head while we're doing this. Okay, that looks good to me. Oh, I can hear something coming. Oh, there we go. Right. And just do this really patchy. Okay, that looks good to me. Oh, just one more piece. Right, okay. Let's go ahead and cook up our glass. You know what? While we're here, I'm gonna fix that. That has been bugging me for episodes upon episodes. Let's smooth that all out. There we go. Now this hallway looks nice, clean and tidy. Right, so we got to probably collect a little bit more coal as well, because we won't have enough to cook up all this glass. We've got a little bit more bricks to make a few more flower pots. Ah, that reminds me, actually, I wanted to go collect more flowers while we were up there. Okay, we've probably got a couple moments while we're waiting for that glass to come through, and you know what? I'm going to take that fishing rod as well, because I also want to get a piece of fish. We're going to be making a little bit of a feast as well for our final episode, so let's try to remember where. Yeah, just here. Okay, hopefully still safe. Okay, so flowers and a fish is what we're after. It will all make sense in just a moment why I'm doing this. Hopefully I haven't gone over time yet. Got a lot to do, so I do apologize if this ends up being a 30-minute episode. Okay. Flowers. Oh. Right. Every mob in this game is now here to greet us. I want to get those yellow ones. Okay. Right. That should be plenty. And we'll take care of this creeper, and then we can do a little bit of fishing. Okay. Get rid of some ice, give ourselves a good spot. Here we go. Oh look, there's a squid too. Hopefully this won't take long. We've been pretty successful with our fishing this series. Ooh, there we go. Nice. We've definitely become the pro fisherman. That's for sure. I never knew fishing would be such a successful way of getting food. I always thought it just took forever to catch fish. But now that I know that, I think I'm actually going to use it next season as well. The underground challenge. Hopefully be able to get ourselves a fishing rod early in game and, you know, find a little patch of water, like a underground waterfall or something, and we should be good. Anyway, let's go see about that cooked glass and cook up this fish, and we should be about ready to finish off the monument and get this episode wrapped up. So, don't need that. Drop off this. And okay. Ah, yes, coal. Okay. We'll just go back to our little coal spot that we've slowly been mining away. That was just out here. A lot of moaning. Still seems safe in this mine shaft. Okay. That should be more than enough. And I think I'm also going to need one more piece of fence. So let's just grab that while we're here too. Saves us having to use our sticks. Okay. Probably need to eat again. Let's make a couple of pumpkin pies. This is power food right here. Okay, turn that all into sugar. Might as well just make 3 of them. Won't need them all, but you know, we've got the resources for it now. Okay, back to this. Let's get that fish cooked up first, and then we can chuck the sand back in. Okay, right, and oop, not the glass, the sand. Right, okay, let's get to work on this portal room project. I think I recall having to fix up the side of the wall where there was the nether portal, so we should mirror that on this side as well. Let me get some bricks on the hotbar and throw this all together. Mix it up. Right, okay, that looks pretty good to me. Now, the monument. Gonna need a brick there and there. And so, imagining that this is packed ice, we want to recreate a ice spike in the middle of the portal room. So, that requires us to also get up here. Right. Fill this bit in, and that's our glass for now. I'm going to want to put some flowers down too, so let's do that. The reason for the flowers is because from the videos I've watched, it would seem that flowers are pretty significant in Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. I think I first saw it in Sayu Lily's videos. She did a very cute, clever thing of using flowers as markers for every day she survived. And I think I saw a lot of other players adopt the same method. In some team videos, I also saw players use flowers as gravestones, sort of marking where their teammate had fallen. So yeah, it's pretty significant, and I think it has a place in our monument. And let's finish off that ice spike, and I have a few more items that I want to put on our monument. Unfortunately, of course, I wasn't able to make any item frames because they require leather. So I'm just going to chuck them on there, but I hope you guys get the idea. They will, of course, eventually despawn, but they shouldn't despawn before the end of the episode. So it should do. Okay. Let's jump back up there. And where was I? I have 2 more here. Right. And then just the top of the ice spike. That should be good. And to polish things off, what I had intended for the glowstone, I wanted to put it in these corners. I'm just going to have to use wood blocks instead. But it was supposed to make it look really pretty, but I think the oak blocks aren't such a bad alternative anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks okay. If you use your imagination and imagine that's packed ice, it looks pretty good to me. Now, so the final things I want to put on the monument is food. Food was clearly a main concern this challenge. I think, you know, at least for the first half, everybody was pretty much struggling with food. So that definitely belongs on the monument. Now, I'm going to put a fish. The fish was something I never considered. I didn't really think about fishing before doing this challenge, and I only made a fishing rod under Michael Deering's suggestion, but it really came through for me. It made a big difference between starving and really thriving in this series. I'm also going to put a cooked potato. Oops, let's try that again. Oh, no. Okay. Here? Yeah, there you go. Oh, come on. Not cooperating now. What am I doing differently? I don't want to get too close, otherwise I'm just going to pick it up again. Okay, yeah. Cooked potato. It's for a vegetarian diet in Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. It's probably the best food item you can get. Right. And of course, the pumpkin pie, something I've been striving towards from day one, and we finally got there. So that definitely belongs in the middle of our monument. Alright, so let's take a step back and have a look at our magnificent monument. If you have a good sense of imagination, I think about now you should be able to see it as I envisaged. Perhaps squinting might help you. But I think that's about it. I'm going to wrap it up here. I just want to take a quick moment to say thank you to Michael Deering. Michael, thank you for organizing these challenges. It takes a lot of dedication to watch every player's videos. And not only do you do that, but you make effort to comment on everybody's videos, and you make the player updates alongside doing your own videos. So I just want to say a huge thank you. Thank you for your time, and thank you for supporting us. Now, to those of you who are considering of joining Minecraft Hardcore Challenge next month, I can only highly recommend it. I've had so much fun with this series, not only in game and recording, but with getting to know this community. Everybody is really great at supporting each other, either by watching each other's videos or giving feedback along the way. I've been able to discover a lot of great channels, and I like to think I've made a few friends along the way. So I'll certainly be back next month, and I hope you will be here to join me as well. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in February.